But yeah, no, I did listen to the whole set. It's like 49 minute set, and he's got some good jokes in there. I felt some parts of it were really funny, other parts maybe not so much. But you know, it's as it says, a work in progress. It's not, um, not fully indicative at least of a final set. I didn't feel that his comments were attacking people though. Maybe some stuff were a little bit on the attacking side, but I think a lot of it is just how you understand the joke and where the joke actually falls. You know, in terms of like when he's talking about the shooting survivors, the school shoot survivors, like the actual joke isn't that they're in the wrong for doing what they're doing. The joke was that because, you know, when he was younger, you know, he was doing all these stupid things, and when he was now that he's older, he thought kids would be even wilder, but they're not, you know, and that's the joke, that he's now this, you know, kind of bitter, and he kind of plays that character throughout the set, you know, this kind of dumb old man that doesn't really get the youth. You know, that's the kind of character he plays throughout the set for the most part. So the joke is that he's the dumb old man and they're the smart kids, and this is how he's interpreting it. Not that they're wrong for doing what they're doing, but I think when you remove like a 2-3 minute clip out of the 49-minute set, yeah, you're going to lose a lot of context, and you just find yourself angry over something that didn't really happen, at least not in the way that you think it did. So context is everything, people. Context is everything. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, overall, I say I liked it. Like I said, there were some parts I felt were a bit, you know, didn't quite land maybe as that well, but overall, it was a good set. It was funny. You know, he tried some stuff. He pushed a few boundaries. And yeah, overall, I think it's unfair to say that he was trying to tear down anybody. He was trying to destroy anybody's worth or anything. It was just, unfortunately, the way comedy's interpreted these days, it's like if you say certain words, certain trigger words, everybody say, well, not everybody, but certainly a lot of people tend to come at you, calling you this, calling you that, and especially if you're someone like Louis C.K. who's already been in the news for some other issues. You know, people decide they don't like you. It's like everything you say is going to be like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Ricky Gervais urges people to ignore snowflakes and joke about whatever the F star you like. Yeah, I'll go for that. I mean, no one's going to like it, but hey, it is what it is. I agree. Banter agrees. You agree with Ricky Gervais, or was that something else? That comment, I'm not sure what comment referred to, but was that Ricky Gervais? Was that the Ricky? I'm going to talk right now. Was that the Ricky Gervais comment, or was that something else? Ricky Gervais, cool. Yeah, no, I agree with that, definitely. I agree with you, agree. I agree with you, and I agree with that. The thing is that you can... Humor is not for everyone, so joke about anything. The way I see it is that there is no subject that should not you should not make jokes about, because at the end of the day, joking, or comedy, shall we say, let's say comedy, is an art form, and art should be able to explore all areas, whether they're the nice areas, the bad areas, the sensitive areas. Art should be able to explore everything, whether through comedy, poetry, song, movies, whatever. You should always be able to explore things through art. Now, I will say that I think it's what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember anymore. But anyway, I think it's not necessarily a good thing when people try to hide behind freedom of speech, in the sense that, oh yeah, I can say whatever I want, so I'm going to say whatever I want. Okay, sure, you can say whatever you want. Doesn't mean you should say whatever you want. Because I do think there needs to be a reason for your art. You can't just... I mean, if you just say something for the sake of gratuity and, you know, being outrageous, but you don't really have an actual point, you know, that to me is just weak. That is weak. But if there's a point to it, if you're making... If there's, you know, whether it's a serious point or a not so serious point, it doesn't matter, as long as there's a point to it. But if there's a, you know, a point to it, here's the joke, and it's clear, you understand what they're trying to do with it. Even if you don't necessarily think it's funny, you understand what they're trying to do with it, then yeah, cool. But if it's just, yeah, you're just trying to get famous, or you're just trying to get people to notice you, I'm not interested in that kind of art, whether in comedy or anything else. But outside of that, when it comes to being creative and exploring themes and ideas, then yeah, absolutely, go for it. Whether it's comedy, whether it's anything else, art should be able to explore everything, you know. And yeah, it's not going to fall to everybody's taste, and everybody's going to be interested. Some people just not going to think it's funny, or not going to like it for whatever reason. But it is what it is. You know, you don't have to like it, but just respect that they're trying to do something.